Let's go. $600 soon. Hassle. Pogo. Any thoughts or opinions on Trump looking being seditious AF? Hey chat. Love this great community and streamer. just want to tell you that you are loved. You are enough. And you are not alone. Vaccine is starting to roll out. We'll be through this soon. Just need to stick together. You guys got this. Have a Poggers day. Pogo Azan? Azan Pogo? Pogo Azan? Yes. As comrade. Let's spam Thor in chat so he is confused when he decides to finally show up. Love you, chat.
What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is the Hasanabi broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles. We are live once again, folks, boys, girls, and bees. I'm having a bit of an Instagram voice moment, and the reason why I'm having a bit of an Instagram voice moment is because I slept in a little bit today. I had a bunch of business deals, big business deals, big phone calls, very big, believe me. Talk to the podcasting team about where we are in the next steps, when we're going to be able to pump something out. So get excited for that. That's what we're working on. As far as personal news goes, that's pretty much it, really. I woke up. Wake up, get your cake up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey Hassan, I have been the big sad lately. Thank you for the great content, Hassel.
When do you release the podcast? It will come. Just wait for it. The day will come. No rest. I mean, I went to sleep late last night because what was I doing? I don't remember what I was doing. Hopefully my audio is not weird, by the way. I cleaned the foam again. What, are you gonna switch from coffee to chai? Never. What cold brew do you drink? I drink Stumptown. Hey Hassan, have you commented on the Jimmy Dore v AOC controversy? Hey Hassan, have you commented on the Jimmy Dore v AOC controversy? We will talk about that a little bit. I don't really care too much about
this guy because of the election coverage, but all he does now is watch YouTube videos and play baby board games. Anyone know what's up with that? I bet you're wondering why chat is spamming Foz.
That dude is a 15-month subscriber. Very clearly a joke, just for the record. Anyway.
We got him, chat.
Clean the foam. Do you mean you finished eating it? No, you can take this part off of the SM7B and clean it. Most of your gamers, for those of you who do not know this, here is, heed my warning. Well, not heed my warning, but listen to my words, gamers. You can, and perhaps should, always clean your gaming materials. Now, the way you can do that is pretty simple. Almost all of the things, including your mouse pad, if you have a mouse pad, and I do, I recently bought another mouse pad specifically so that I could have one and then clean the other and then use this one while I'm cleaning the other, even though I got too big of a mouse pad. I got the Corsair one, not sponsored, you know, purchased this one. It was like the triple XL one. It's way too big. Don't recommend that. Nobody has a table that big. But I got that one thinking that I was going to be able to, thinking that it would be a substitute for the other one I have. I think the other one's like Steel Series or something. That one I've used for a very long time. But every single thing that you have, including the microphone if you have one, or including the mouse pad if you have one, they all get grimy. So you're constantly fucking moving your arm and shit, and it's basically scraping up all the dead skin off of your arm, and that's why it gets white when you like, when you scrape your nail over it, it'll go white. Now, people who are saying Daniel's Gaming are probably unfamiliar or unaware that like that's literally dead skin on your own mouse pad. You definitely have it. Anyway, the point I was going to make is every single thing that you have on your Commodore, your console, your gaming palace, whatever you want to call it, the place that basically solidifies your virginity and permanence. Every single thing that you have there, you can clean with warm water and dish soap. Okay? Warm water and dish soap is the best way that you can.
Here's to 7 months.
That you can clean all this stuff with. Oh God, I'm so glad that there's a. It's not even like a new terms of service application, but I'm so glad that we had a TOS conversation so that everyone could constantly go whenever someone says virgin or incel or something like that. Lysol wipe Johnson & Johnson stock price just dropped. So the Lysol wipes are not good. I have tried it all. Folks, I am, and I might not show this, but I am a very clean person. Okay? I'm a very clean person. I want to make sure that like my space is as clean as possible. So what I have come to recognize is Clorox wipes and Lysol wipes, what they do is either they leave a residue, like a weirdly how do I describe it? Like when you're cleaning stuff,
2 years
it like leaves behind like this white pieces of fucking fabric when you're cleaning, or yeah, it's that like white microfiber material, or usually because of the cleaner that it uses, the chemicals that it uses, it oftentimes will like chip away at the outer fabric of whatever you're cleaning with. Clorox wipes are good for, rugged, hard surfaces, stuff like that. I use Clorox wipes from my desk, for example, but they're not really good for.
4 months wide, people happy, such a baby in this
They're
community.
not really good for, fabric, cleaning fabric. Use chemicals in your own towel. I have the 24 by 48 glorious mouth pad, and my desk is absolutely large enough for it. You mustn't be afraid of to dream a bit bigger, darling.
Afraid to dream a bit bigger, darling.
Advice from the guy who put wood cleaner on his floor and made it slippery. Okay, well I'm never gonna do that again. So I learned. Feather dusters are good too, for the record. Yeah, they are. Like one of those like feather duster things are always pretty good as well. NDP debt to lenders going to be paid off by the end of this month. That's my personal news, I guess. I've been feeling a little down lately. I've been feeling a little not as not as like riled up, not as agitated, not as I don't know how to describe it. I just like I'm feeling a little off lately. I feel like I've been getting a little stale. Happy birthday, Death Panda LP. Papa Gut did a vid on you. Who the fuck is Papa Gut? The fuck is that? My AMT roommate has this disinfectant spray that's pretty good on fabric and it smells nice too. That's nice. I want to get the heart rate monitor that XQC has. What is that? The one that like I want to get it right now actually. The one that like you can have on at all times. What is that? Does anyone know? what that is? Happy birthday, Chud Lover 999. How's your backache? My backache has gotten a lot better. Oh, it's just an Apple Watch? That's what he uses?
My wife left me alone with our 1-month-old baby for the first time and let me say my daughter loves watching you mauled at Chud's hassle.
What is the best heart rate monitor that you can get that, like, you don't have to literally connect to the computer? I want to have it on me.
Thank for an amazing year. Love your streams. You're a positive influence on the platform.
Quarantine depression setting in? No, quarantine depression is not. No, it straps around his chest. Wait, really? The streams over the past week have made my days noticeably better.
Poo daddy.
It's like a chest strap, really? You put on a whole fucking chest strap? I'm a polar heart rate monitor fan. Why don't you ask XCC? Yeah, I should probably fucking ask him. I don't know why I've like other people, but what's the heart rate thing you use? All right, we'll figure it out. I thought you guys might know, so I could just get it right now. I turned 24 today. My back already hurts from old age. Boomer. Happy birthday, Fizz.
Keep studying brain implants.
Dr. Fizz. Your beard came back. Days went by so quickly I didn't even realize.
During COVID hassle.
I don't want to get like a fucking chest strap if it's gonna be on my titty hair. I don't want my titty hair to get ripped apart. Yesterday's gaming session with Zoilix unit, that was so good. Yeah, I gotta do more gaming sessions with other gamers and have fun with friends.
6 months
that was something that I used to enjoy a lot, and I haven't done that in a while. So I gotta do that more. Gaming watches will give you constant heart rate monitoring. Garmin watches. Ever seen a therapist? Been great for me the past few months. No, I have not. When would I have time to go to a therapist? Anyway, so my new thing is when I'm doing big business deals, I stand.
Birthday party. Antifa only. Be cool.
Like, I feel like standing while I'm doing big business deals. It's like very much pseudoscientific, the power of you type shit. You know what I mean? But that's
hassle.
Jean, you've inspired me to get back into the gym. Progress has been really good. We're similar builds. So what's my goal for bench, DL, squat? What are yours? Oh, don't have similar goals to mine. I am very weak.
Hassle.
I don't know what my max is now. It's probably very low, but like, I think the best thing is if you can. Here, I'll give you a basic outline. Everyone's different. Everyone's body's different. I have really long arms. So bench has always been my like worst nightmare. Long legs too. So squatting is still very difficult. I love deadlifting. Deadlifting is probably like the best for me. But as far as the compound muscle exercises goes, I would recommend, as long as you can rep 225, like depending on how heavy you are. But if you're my weight, if you're around like 250, 240, as long as you can rep 225, then you're solid. Like, don't fucking hyper focus on like depending on what your goals are. Don't hyper focus on like becoming a power lifter or anything like that. For me, I care about weightlifting because one, it makes me feel good, and two, I care about it from an aesthetic point of view. I only care about weightlifting as far as it makes me look better. And it then becomes a hobby in and of itself and makes you feel good. So I have my first powerlifting meet in January, and I'm 6 months in for consistently going to the gym. Damn, good shit. Holy shit, Hassan, no wonder your back hurts. Well, first of all, my upper back hurts, and doing back workouts is incredibly good. Part of the reason why my back hurts is literally because I can't do my back workouts all the time. So that is an issue for me, at least. Like, if I could go to the gym consistently without fear that like I might get COVID and give it to my mom who lives with me, I would probably have less of a hard time with my back and shit, you know? Anyway, always do squat and deadlifts to keep your posture correct. Exactly. Yo, I just saw on Newsmax website they claim they are independent on the front page, lol. Discover you through an XQC Monopoly VOD and have been here since. Hope to see you play more party games. Wait, really? I always am shocked that there are people that are like long-term community fans that like I just pick up along the way when I'm like playing fucking video games with XQC or some shit. That's always something that you gotta remember. Like, yeah. So, yeah, it's good networking, but I also enjoy it. Like, I enjoy playing games with Felix. He reminds me in a lot of ways of my obsessive and compulsive nature, and I think that it's partially because he's young, partially because he has social anxiety that like, and has reached so much success at such an early age that like, in front of so many eyes that I think people don't give him the bandwidth to do better. But straight the fuck up, like his modus operandi is very similar to mine. I think that's what I'm like. Which language do you speak with your mom? I speak Turkish and English.
Boys.
Young Zoe, I was a huge Michael Knowles fan until you destroyed the facts and logic, and now I'm a simp for you. Shut the fuck up, Young Zoe. No, you're not. You were never a fucking Michael Knowles fan. You're also you're trans. Like
6 months, Bulgaria.
you literally always ask me, "Am I your favorite trans audience member?" Say yes, yes I am, and then you turn around and you're like, "I used to be a big Michael Knowles fan." Like, shut up. No, you weren't. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you.
We 3 months. Pogo Arjan.
Anyway, please help me break up with my boyfriend. He's an anti-masker who believes they don't work and he thinks they fake test results. Please rip him a new one. He's watching. His name is Joe. Yo, Joe. Joe Mama, dude.
3 months and counting hassle.
I just don't like how competitive XCZ gets sometimes. I mean, I get fucking competitive too.
Happy 1 year, Hassan.
Anyway,
the streams have built me up as person. Thanks.
You're the
for all
doctor
that
take
you do.
before
Much
in
love.
July. Didn't
Hassan.
react that bad back then.
Heard about you on the surfs and now I can't
Oh,
leave. Hassle, love you, Hassan
this?
and chat.
Wait, what was my doctor take? Hold on, you found it? Chiropractor? Of course he's a chiropractor! Hey guys! Hey, hello! Chiropractors are not fucking doctors!
Nice. Does that deal a lot with the respiratory
Like my
system?
dad saying he's a fucking doctor because he has a doctorate in economics. He's not a fucking doctor. But even he knows you should wear a fucking mask. Oh. Interesting. Let's see the response on the chat back then.
Thank you. I won't be needing one. Thanks. Why don't you need one?
Oh, fuck. I can't. Ah. The plot thickens. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Very nice. Oh, turns out that maybe, just maybe, a lot of the fucking,
I watch you while
a
running in
lot of the
mornings, and it's always
freaking
good
drama
motivation.
in this freaking community stems from the hive mind that you all have. Someone said, yes, he is.
Thank you. I won't be needing one. Thanks.
My high school biology teacher was a chiropractic doctor, and he made everyone call
Why
him
don't you need
doctor.
one? Because I
Oh, I'm just looking at the chat there.
Obviously.
Professional backcracker. Jill Biden is a doctor. Someone said, oh, nice. Anyway, that's interesting. That was a reference to the fact that you can't claim that you're a doctor as a PhD and then claim you don't need to wear masks. A medical issue, different situation, sweaty. No, the underlying idea is still that if you get a doctorate, if you get a PhD, or if you get a doctor in a certain field, and then you run around demanding everybody calls you a doctor, as though you are actually a medical doctor, because colloquially every single person thinks that medical doctors are the only people that call themselves doctors. You don't call a lawyer a doctor of the law, right? You call them lawyers as a profession. You kind of come across as a douchebag. And same with my dad if he did that. He probably does do that, actually.
Hey,
He's
Hassan
kind of a
and
dick
Chad
sometimes.
taking the
This is
COVID
absolutely your
vaccine on
lamest take
Monday.
ever.
MA for offliners hyperpogger.
Why does it saying she's a medical doctor? How about we chiropract some bitches? Hey, what are you talking about? Go chiropract some bitches. Oh, I love that. It's so that has such utility in so few words. In so few words, you can say so much. Like, it's so belittling to just be like, to just say that to someone, where it's like, you get none, dude. You get none. Okay. This is the most boring take ever. Okay. Okay, brother. Recommend any good books for Christmas? I want to read more educational, but they're so often hard to read. Yeah, the easiest like intro to like broader left-wing stuff as a gateway drug is the Chapo book that I recommend. And then we've got People from Ryan Graham if you want to learn more about the details of the Democratic Party that has changed throughout time. What else have I got back here that I think would be good for people? Why Nations Fail is decent. And obviously Noam Chomsky's Manufacturing Consent is good too. I chiropracted your mom last night. Fucking got him, dude. And most importantly, what is this? Oh god, I'm looking for the worst. Is it the woke equivalent of repeating a point in a silly voice though? Yeah, it is. And it's funny as fuck. Stop using the I have a black friends argument to defend your degreeism, you carnist. Oh my god. Degreeism. I made a visualization with you and your heart rate monitor on stream. No, I think like the memes that will come out of me using a heart rate monitor are excellent. Specifically because I think that we will find out that I have like terrible high blood pressure or something. I don't know.
Was purchased by Blumhouse, optioned by Blumhouse, but in association with let's just call it another film network for now, because I can't get into the specifics. And from what we understand, production on the film should start almost immediately. So knock on wood, barring any kind of, extenuating circumstance,
inshallah, brother, inshallah,
this will be a movie. I can't really give any detail on that because it's kind of secretive, but from what we understand, this film should be shot or staffed, shot, edited, and released before 2022. That the script.
Sorry, it's not in the trade, so it doesn't exist yet. Fucking owned, dude. I just owned them, dude. Hey, your dreams squashed. Your dreams, how dare you have them? Done. In the toilet, dude. Here's what I did to your dreams. I took them and I threw them. They're in the toilet now. I will be flushing your dreams. Anyway, Czar of the Triggered Social Justice Warriors? What?
Doctorates out of the medical field make far less money on average, and even 2 of my HS teachers were doctorates, so that's most likely why you don't respect them.
Wait, you don't respect them? First of all, of course I respect people with doctorates and PhDs. How many times have I unironically argued about how important it is that you should still pursue education, that you should still and how important it is, and like how silly people are whenever they shit on like people with PhDs, how much I shit on the left for like the post-left idiots who are always like, grad students are not workers, dude, shut the fuck up. it's something that I talk about routinely. It is something that I have talked about numerous times. I absolutely respect PhDs. I just think it's silly. Even if a doctor, like even if a medical doctor says like, oh, well, I'm a doctor, by the way. It's like, shut the fuck up, bitch. Shut the fuck up. Like, who gives a shit, dude? Oh, sick. Fucking influencer Andy, by the way. Also, if your money was somehow related to respect, your money was somehow fucking related to respect, then what's up? Like, are Twitch streamers at the peak of like getting respect from the rest of society? Is that what you're saying? Like, you're gonna tell me that like fucking like 20-year-old Twitch streamers that make like $7 gazillion a year are the most respected people in society as far as like a respected profession goes? No. Money has nothing to do with like your profession and whether it's respectable or not. After all, then I would have to respect every fucking Wall Street analyst, hedge fund Andy, and I fucking despise most of them, except for all my friends who are very good otherwise and are... Fuck, my hair's so bad. I can't stop looking at it. Okay. Are you jealous of Will? Not only is he Chad, he's a fucking rich Hollywood writer. It's unfair, man. He has everything you want in life. Most likely a big dick. He does have a big dick. Most sexiest face you've ever seen. He's got a beard, hair, tall, good Hollywood writing career. He's got everything you want in life. You are the complete opposite, bro. You have a small head. Listen. I have a lot of friends, okay? But I don't have a lot of best friends. I have a couple very close friends from my college days that I talk to regularly. I have a couple friends, like very close friends from when I first moved to Los Angeles. And that I'm still constantly in contact with, even if it's not always like super consistent. But Will is the most consistent friend I've had throughout my entire life. When he does well, like I have true, genuine love and admiration for this person. So when you tell me things about how great Will is, I get excited. He is a brother to me. So that's how it's supposed to work. Like when you tell me that he is sold a script, it's as though my brother sold a script. Do you see what I'm saying? I get excited for him. I do not see it in that light at all.
At Hasanabi, my twin
I'm getting a
brother
little
was
emotional
killed a year and
talking
a half
about it,
ago.
but
Yesterday was our 25th birthday and my second without him. Shit is hard, but thank you for making things more bearable. Happy to be here.
other people on Twitch didn't think Will Neff would be your best friend. Well, first of all, Will is only on Twitch because I forced his bitch ass to be on Twitch. So Will is not like a Twitch streamer that I met and became friends with. I have a lot of Twitch streamers that I became friends with on the internet, but Will is not one of those people. Most of the people in my like immediate circle on Twitch that I routinely do stuff with regularly, those are people that like either I brought onto Twitch or like forced to get back onto their Twitch accounts and keep streaming, like Margot, for example. Will I've known for 10 years, so it's a Misgive is also great. Also, he's giving a break, but people still playing Pokemon. Is he still here?
The real discrimination is
I like
against
Misgive
the
a lot.
as in the chat.
Misgive,
We are not all chuds.
Misgive really fucking Misgive really grew on me.
My afternoons
I like him. I think he's a very funny dude. Ludwig too, even though they are competition and must be squashed. We must destroy them. In the React Andy category, they are moving up on my throne, and I do not like it. But overall, I'm a fan of what they do. I like a lot of people. There are when I think about it, there are very few people I dislike. There are ideas that I really dislike, and most of the Twitch streamers are maybe because of their level of comfort, and maybe because where they are in their lives and like how happy they are overall. They don't really demonstrate any of those like political ideals that I fucking despise that make the world a worse place overall. So There aren't that many Twitch streamers that I dislike. Anyway, the community made me decide to major in political science. Please pray I get into Northwestern tomorrow. 5 I hope you do. I feel like I have gotten so many of you to be excited and interested in political science, and instead of, I honestly feel like instead of creating a community that is going to like have a bunch of leftist infiltrators that go into like political advocacy or organizers, I feel like I have created a community that's going to turn into like a bunch of neoliberal wonks and consultants now once they go to college and get like spit out. Once they go to college and get that fucking neolib brainwashing, they're gonna turn into, instead of the gay Antifa gender super soldiers that I wanted them to become, they're gonna become like Pod Save bros now. I've created an entire rank of Pod Save America bros, Pod John consumers. There is definitely liberal brainwashing, but liberalism is conservative inherently. Not like on social issues, which is great, but
Has raid Arjan.
I just want to say that if you are doing political science, like, get ready. It's not great.
Well, who boy.
It's not great. Your future is not great in the career area. You might be happy. You might find it fulfilling. As I have always found what I have done in this realm very fulfilling, deeply fulfilling. But it's not exactly a moolah generator. Anyway, let's do it. I am going to open up the doors of the Normans. Have a Normandy invasion here. Daycare is now open. Augaroo. We are covering... We talked about the stimulus yesterday. What else did we talk about? There's a bunch of stuff to talk about that I didn't really cover. The AOC drama I didn't really cover that much. There's a winter storm going on. Dominion demands that Sidney Powell retract based on false accusations about the voting machines. It's not that interesting. Didn't you also major in some kind of media studies? I had a comms degree too.
Science this semester, Azan Pogo.
Oh, we got the Obama thing that I totally forgot. Obama talking about droning.
Yo.
I promise very little unlocks.
Thank you, Arjan. I'm a brain-dead 17-year-old who watches her stream instead of paying attention to class. Have a great life, Bugu.
More Magacopium. Get in twitch.tv/Hasanabi. Look, man,
June 6th, 1944,
I try to make things as entertaining as possible, you know? If you like a Predator drone, you can keep it. Yeah. Don't lie to the Norman. Sam Cedar had a similar take to what you were saying about the AOC and Jimmy Dore drama.
And do what you do. I'm 26 and going back to school for the first
time. You know why I and Sam Cedar have similar takes?
Thanks for the inspiration,
on
man. For
these political issues.
I love how you.
It's because I also am.
That's my last
a
name,
50-year-old Jewish man with children. Okay, that lives in the Gowanus Passage or whatever the fuck. Where is he? That's why. Yes, I have an announcement. I am the Gowanus Canal. Okay, I am. Wait, how old is Sam? I don't want to fuck it up. Is he 50? That's so disrespectful if he's not. You think Anna is one of your Twitch fans? She dropped a copium reference on TYT. Probably watches my videos, I assume. I don't know. I mean, Anna is my friend in real life. And my ex-coworker. Isn't Sam your uncle? I wish. Zana got COVID symptoms this last week, and your stream gave me hope and strength to fight through. Thank you all for you do. I like your shirt and also beat Nameless King for my birthday. Yeah. Don't act like there's only two sides of the left. It's corporatist neoliberals and the authoritarian communists shutting down speech on college campus with pink hair What's the Demsock who isn't like that? A brocialist? What? It's corporatist, neoliberals, and the authoritarian communists shutting down speech on college campus with pink hair who the right highlights? What? React to come town. Oh, fuck off, dude. Oh, Stavi is sending me a gifty in my P.O. box. Wait, Sam is 54? Sam Cedar has the most beautiful, left his best hair. Also, he is 54. That's insane that he's 54. God damn, dude. He is... Okay. He is basically... What is this? What's going on at the Young Turks that I need to know about? What is this? I'll look at it. I don't know what it is, but hold on one second. Hold on. I'm not done fucking simping over Sam, dude. Shut up. I hope I look half as fucking good as Sam Cedar does at his age. Holy shit. Michael Brooks was 37 when he passed away. That Michael as well. These motherfuckers are young, dude. They look young as shit. God damn. Is there any possibility that you get a warning because of the symbol on your desktop background? No. Oh, is Deb Haaland actually interior? Wait, no way. That's actually sick. Okay, this is actually wow, dude. It's surprising. It freaks me out a little bit that like the Biden administration, as it pertains to like matters revolving around the environment. The himbo trope explained. Wait, really? They didn't make a fucking documentary about me. It's a joke, right? Like they don't. I am a himbo advocate, so I wouldn't be surprised if they use me as an example, but probably not. We can watch this. This is good React stuff. Anyway, did you know that the T in LGBT stands for transportation? La Rata. Oh my god. Okay, so that's a good one. So Deb Haaland was like backed by the Sunrise Movement. They have like unironically made like they've done a fucking good ass job, dude. Holy shit. Shouts the fuck out to the progressive activists who did not stop pressuring this administration. Like they did
Serious question.
Really remarkable job with this. This was like,
when they're too busy with working
like
and living.
Shouts out to the fucking tribal activists. Shouts out to the progressive activists that literally put this on the board. Like Deb Haaland was a really solid pick. That is very good. That is very, very good. Like this is unironically a good pick. Like I can't stress this enough. It's not like a Ryan Grimm's take that the identity quota by chance is giving both progressives and neoliberal picks. Yeah, I mean, but dude, AOC is great. I love her, but part of the reason why she's so loved by neoliberals for the longest time is also ironically the same reason why she's hated so much by conservatives is because she is a Latina. Like that's it. She's a brown woman from a Latin background. So that, and young too, and that absolutely factors in to the mental calculation that neoliberals engage in. For sure, it's hard. It's hard not to. It's hard to shit on if you've built your entire movement around, as neoliberals have for the most part, around like purely aesthetics. People that come from these sorts of backgrounds are going to be able to advance in a way where they will certainly be able to put up a shield. The same does not go for Muslims, by the way, as demonstrated by someone like Ilhan Omar, who gets absolutely fucking obliterated because if you're a Muslim background, if you're Palestinian, for example, They can always hit you with the anti-Semitism stuff. But if you're like, if you're Latina, if you come from a background like that, if you're black, young, and like charismatic, you can certainly take advantage of that. Ilhan and Rashida have not been able to because, you know, it's just over. They just call them anti-Semites and move on. But neolibs are very racist than Nina Turner, though. That's true. He's not been able to get that same leeway. Why do neolibs shit on Ilhan or Rashida? They say they're anti-Semitic. Palestinian advocacy.
Did it.
My Mexican neolib hates her law, but he's a globe emoji in bio. Movie Bob reply, guys. So his opinion. Yeah, dude. Okay, there's like 11 people. Dude, let me tell you something. Like, neoliberals that LARP as like DNC consultants on the internet, even though they're like 17-year-old fucking what's the term I'm looking for? Yeah, they're 17-year-old international baccalaureate fucking high school students. You know what I mean? Like, shut up, debate club nerd. You are irrelevant, okay? H. Bizzle is an old-ass man who literally has been working on these fucking campaigns within the DNC. Don't tag H. Bizzle. He's not LARPing as like a 17-year... He's not a 17-year-old who's LARPing as a fucking DNC operative. He literally is someone who works at the DNC or with the DNC. Most of those fucking globe emoji kids on Twitter are as irrelevant as the hammer and sickle emoji kiddies who are like, my mom is CIA because she won't let me have chicken tendies tonight. Like, you know, it's just like everything is CIA people. Like, they are just, it doesn't matter. They're completely and utterly politically irrelevant. The neoliberals are LARPing as like a more relevant political faction, but they're simply just LARPing. I'm a 17-year-old IB debate kid, but I'm a leftist now because of you. Thank you. You're welcome. Hopefully it doesn't go away. Sounds like you are projecting. I mean, it would be projection, I guess, if I thought that I had political relevance. You cannot defeat someone who is self-defeated. You understand? I am nothing. So you can't shit on me ever and say, Hassan, you're not very smart, because I'm always like, oh, I'm going to call myself dumb before you do, because I have deep crippling insecurities. So, you know, I am a very self-conscious person. So you will never be able to tune in and find a chink in the armor and be like, oh yeah, dude.
My mom is CIA because she won't
this,
play
that.
Yakuza 0 and every
Hassan,
other game in the series.
Name a better
Oh,
duo. Playing into like Muslim tropes of anti-Semitism and double S-ing my name. Name a better duo than that, dude. Anytime I see someone with a double S, which isn't that big of a deal, but anytime I see someone with a double S, it always feels like I know a hot take is coming. Like, dude, you always defend Turkey. Hassan always defends Turkey. Or Hassan is actually a Turkish nationalist grey wolf. Hassan is actually an anti-Semite. That sort of thing. You seem to do fine despite your crippling insecurities. Yeah, because I work on them all the time. I let them motivate me and guide me. Hassan, I met you when I was 14 and now I'm 15, so I want to thank you for educating me in so many different points. Ever, my brother who worked for the Bernie campaign showed me about you. I never stopped watching. I love you. Oh, that's dope, man. Okay. I was still a liberal who got out of the alt-right pipeline when I started watching your content. Radicalized me, though, pog. Anyway, let's keep going. So this is actually a good pick. The Deb Haaland pick is really good. First Native American to serve as Interior Secretary. Like, I think Native American representation is also a little bit beyond like just saying,
Turkish friend is growing
you know,
a fandom of Ben
black or
Chugga.
brown
What should I do?
representation, because Native American representation is virtually non-existent. So that is an area that I find to be solid, but I don't give a fuck about our native background. Let's be real. I give a fuck about the fact that she is promoted by groups that I believe in the opinion of, that I believe in the advocacy of, and I'm specifically referencing Sunrise. So that makes me very happy. So this is actually good. This is actually legitimately a good pick. Isn't there a Native American neolib House rep from Kansas? Yeah. Could have had a Native American president though, because Warren. Yeah, exactly, totally. Bro, you know who is a more legit Native American, even though he has no Native American like lineage? Fucking the Bulls coach, dude. That dude is like, he's like an honorary native. I didn't know this. What's his fucking name? I'm Phil Jackson. Yeah, dude. I've been watching the MJ documentary. I'm like slowly going through it. I did not know this, but like he has like a fucking tribe name and shit. Like it's not even a joke. Did you guys know this? He wrote a book about Native American philosophy. He is like the son of a pastor. First of all, he's the son of a Pentecostal pastor. Like mom, like a crazy fucking evangelical. He like learns about Native American culture in Montana. Falls in love with it, and like is basically obsessed with it, and like learns the philosophies, has a literal fucking tribal name and shit. That's why they call him Zen Master. Yeah. So yeah, he has a Lakota name called Wanbli Luzahan, which I'm fucking up probably, which means Swift Eagle. Like, my dude has a Lakota name, okay? Like, he is invested, dude. He wrote an entire fucking book. Okay? Where is it? He wrote a book about Native American spiritual practices and how they relate to basketball called Sacred Hoops.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
His unique coaching strategies with the Chicago Bulls were so well received according to the Indian Country Today that he ended up writing a book about Native American spiritual practices.
You deserve a long vacation, friend.
Related to and how they relate to basketball called Sacred Hoops, Spiritual Lessons of a Hardwood Warrior. Like, and it's low key as fuck. He does not he's not like he's obviously not like what do you call it? He's not like native. He's not like, he doesn't have like native background, but he is very much and I would say in a really from what I understand, in a really nice way and in a really thoughtful way, like deeply invested in Native American philosophies, Native American culture, and like, and for that reason, more native than fucking Elizabeth Warren. Anyway, he's more native than Elizabeth Warren. The Last Dance is really good. Did you like it? Yeah, I really like it. Nowadays, this would be seen as whitewashing or cultural appropriation. No, whitewashing or cultural appropriation is when you're a white person who has never been like associated with a fucking tribe or anything, who has not been interested in any of those things, but then like fucking wear like the headdress or something like of a chief. This seems more like he's incredibly woke, probably more woke than any coach or executive on an NBA. Yeah, he has a really cool vibe. I like it. My Lakota name is Bald Rat. Wait, really?
Are you done gaming already? I thought you were a game streamer. Kappa.
Anyway, let me hit you with an ad, by the way. Top of the hour, every hour, 6-second ad break right now. And then after that, we're going to get back to Deb Holland. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Anyway, and that's actually a good... Deb's last name is pronounced with a Holland.